Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, which means it is Tap Talk. It's the last live Tap Talk of the year. We've got a pre-recorded conversation, and then I'm going to take the last week off because I won't be here. And because you will all have plenty of things to do that week, namely probably shoveling and eating. So I don't think you'll miss us too much. But we're on today. I'm joined by Christina Johnson from the Arts
Hi.
Partnership. Hi, Christina. And we're going to talk about Aptitude, our fantastic space inside West Acres Mall. Christina, let's start with, where is Aptitude located?
We are right next to Best Buy at West Acres. Our door is kind of our tap logo green, and it is right next to, it's on the right side of Best Buy if you're facing it in the mall, and just to the left side of the Santa photo area. And we have some Christmas lights around the door. It's pretty hard to miss at this point.
It's pretty hard to miss. Christina has done an amazing job. First, we put up some vinyl from Office Sign Company, designed by Jeff Knight. And then Christina has been at work. Well, gosh, we've been out there since November of 2019. So 3 years of being in that space. Christina has made tweaks and updates and upgrades. If you miss it now, I think you better stop off at the Vision place because it's hard to miss. So you can come in the main Crave doors, you can come in the Roger Maris doors, you can come in anywhere and get to the space. Go through Best Buy, stop there on your way to Best Buy. There's a million ways to get to Aptitude. So that's where it's located, Christina. Now, how about when will you be open this weekend?
We'll be open at noon. Everyone will stay until 5. There'll probably be a few stragglers that will stay
On
later.
Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
Yep.
Our official hours are noon to 5. But if people are around, the artists are generally happy to stay later than that. We're going to have several of our regular tenants, our official studio residents there, and then we will also have 2 guest artists coming in. There's so many helpers.
Cats are crazy. So in case you don't know this about Christina, she has officially become a crazy cat lady.
Yeah,
and they
for a while.
live to show up on Zoom. So we're just getting a great insight into Christina's life.
One of these days I'll learn to make sure they're all really well fed before I do these kinds of things.
You know, it just keeps it interesting. Okay, noon to 5, Saturday, December 17th.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to lay this out for people because this is a comment that we hear a lot. But what's at the end of the long haul? So if that doesn't mean anything to you, let me just reenact for you what going into Aptitude looks like. You walk through this green door, and if you kept going straight for more than about 4 feet, you'd slam into a huge round black support local art shirt, which looks exactly like sign, which looks exactly like Christina's shirt. So you have to turn right because if you turned left, you'd slam into the brick wall, which divides us from Best Buy. So you have one option. You have to go right. And it is admittedly a long hallway. It's 60 plus feet long.
60 feet.
Okay. Now, you can say to yourself, oh, that's scary. I don't know what I'm going to. Okay. Or you can say, gosh, I know the Arts Partnership. They've never trapped me and steered me wrong before. I don't imagine that this is like a torture chamber at the end. It feels like the great big, very warm and welcoming neon sign that says creativity takes courage, which is a Henry Matisse sign, a phrase made by Chris Orth. Seems like that's welcoming. I kind of get a feeling based on the art that's all the way down the right-hand side of the hallway.
You can enjoy
And
the
on that side of all the artists on the left-hand side. I think this is what it says it is, which is a space for artists. I'm just going to be brave and I'm going to walk down this hallway. Good. That's the biggest hurdle we encounter is people do this.
Yep.
And then they back out. Don't back out. Go in. Walk down the hallway because Christina's already told you a number of our regular renters will be there. So there are 19 studios. all full. They won't all be there on Saturday, but a number of them will be there. And then some guest artists as well. All right, here's the next question for you, Christina. Now I'm in the space and I realize that I have not been trapped for all time. I'm just here to enjoy it. Do I have to buy something if I go there?
No, you absolutely don't.
But
The
don't all
artist,
artists need my money? Because aren't they all starving and desperate and they're
I
just
mean,
waiting for
I
me?
should say all artists appreciate money, just like
Like all
most
humans. Have
non-artists.
you found a human that says, I don't need your money?
Yeah, for those, those of us who haven't escaped that system yet, yep, money is nice. Um, the artists are generally perfectly happy to just chat with you about their art, to answer any questions you might have, to even just let you look and wander and come back or leave or whatever it is you'd like to do. They are all individual studios, so to get a closer look at anything anyone's been doing or is working on, you do have to go inside the studios. We do usually have we have little pedestals in the hallway, so you can usually get a little taste of what is inside the studio by checking that out. If you happen to be in a big hurry and you can only stop at one place, then you can figure out where to stop quickly. Um, yeah, we'll have. Do you want me to go into who will
I
be
want
there?
you to talk about anything. I'm going to look for the video that I made while you're talking. I am listening. I'm just also looking.
Yeah, we're gonna have we'll have two guest artists in. Nancy Bear, she does polymer clay art, some jewelry, wall art, encaustic painting. She's and she's a just a fun person to chat to about the stuff she does. Very knowledgeable. We'll also have Mark Elton. He is an author, children's animal books. They're great. He makes a ton of fun stickers and prints, and he's taken up sculpting lately, which is just super adorable. And again, super fun guy to just chat with about all those topics that inform his very adorable artwork. Um, and then as far as our regular renters, Tara Firmoil is going to be there. She does tons of ceramics, really pretty stuff with lots of colors and textures and metallic luster accents, stuff like that. She does the zippers if you've seen them. We'll have Bridget. She does tufting, rugs, and coasters and wall hangings. I suspect she will be working on her latest stretched canvas with all the rugs on it, so you can get a feel for what goes into some of that, which is really kind of fascinating. I've talked to more than one person who sees it and they're like, oh my goodness, I'd like to do that. And I'm like, yeah, me too, but I'm going to pay Bridget eventually for for a rug that I don't sort of know how
Sometimes the transfer of cash is just easier.
yes. Isaiah Johns will be there. He is an oil painter and also photographer and videographer, but most of what you'll see in his studio is his oil painting. Very nice work. He does a lot of landscapes and portraits, some animals in some of the landscapes, but we'll also have so we have Steph Norton and Nicole Nisler. They have two different studios, or two different one studio, two different businesses focuses. Steph does Claw and Claw, which is like home products, candles, some handmade stuff that kind of walks the line between decorative art and kind of functional stuff. And Nicole does a lot of resin products, lots of really cute jewelry. She does a ton of dice. She has Dandelion and Dice now is her brand name. Just very, very fun stuff. We get a lot of people gravitate towards their stuff that's on our little display cases. When you first walk down that hallway, we have some examples of artwork from mostly studio artists. We have a few guests that are out there as well. People are always just oohing at their earrings that are out there.
I gave my niece some of those earrings, little unicorns, and they're her favorite earrings.
Exactly. And then we're also going to have our newest studio artist, Kelsey Williams. She does Rising Dawn ceramics. Um, her designs are really clean, minimalist. They've I've seen them at Unglued Craft Fest. She's she's done really well at those, from what I've gathered. Um, she just moved into, funnily enough, Studio 19,
Oh,
and so yeah, this will be her first opening day. Hopefully, I mean, this weather could,
the weather
we're
could get
still like
wacky.
2 days away.
Yep, absolutely.
If
Well, I
anything
searched in
changes between
vain for
now
the
and then.
video of aptitude. I'm sorry to say I can find it nowhere. How that's possible, I don't know. Nothing ever leaves the internet, but I can't find it. So
Yeah.
I put up at least the link from our website. You can see some spaces. Here's the thing, you can see all the artists who are up as well, who are in the space. Here's what I want to say to you. If you've been there, but it's been a while, Christina has been hard at work. Most of the spaces now are drywalled, which does give them a very different feel. You know, it's such a charming little space to go into. And it's not little, it's 6,000 square feet. But it's those little individual studios are so charming. You absolutely don't have to buy anything, but I encourage you to buy things. Here's the deal: you all need presents for something. Why would you go buy presents at a big box store when you can go into a small artist studio and find something that is going to be much more likely to be one of a kind or few of a kind? You're going to have a great story to tell with it because you're going to have met the artist. It's not going to cost you $10 million. As I said last week, when I was on my way to Arts for the Holidays, the year before, I bought things that were $3 to $4, $30 to $40, and up to $300 because I spent a boatload of money at Arts for the Holidays last year. You can find those same price points. You can get little magnets, little earrings, little note cards, those kinds of things for very low prices, stickers, all of that. And then it works its way up. You are not obligated to go in only if you consider yourself extremely wealthy.
Yes.
So stop by, enjoy these artists. And then if you really love it, send West Acres a note and let them know how much you appreciate this space, because West Acres has been an unbelievable partner with us to get our artists into that space for an affordable price, to outfit the space for us, and to be great supporters of us. So let West Acres know that this kind of thing matters to you. Support these artists where you can. Go and enjoy all of the work Christina has put in. There's now approximately, what, 52,000 plants in there, Christina? Second only to what I'm
Yep.
looking at in your living room.
Yeah, you can see a few
Christina
behind
likes
me,
plants.
but yeah, ever since COVID, I really leaned into that in the summer, and
Yes, you did.
this fall, as I was getting ready to hack down several of my larger plants to bring them back inside for the winter, things like, hibiscuses that grow like crazy, and then your house is only so big. Um,
Plus, you got all those
I
cats.
I had yes, they do surprisingly well with the plants. Um, I had the idea that, I knew of a space that the scale was a little larger on, and maybe we would all enjoy seeing some of that summer now that
It
it's
feels
December
very
15th.
tropical in there, which is super interesting
So,
and confusing when you're wearing a winter coat.
yep,
It
yep.
really does kind of make you go, wait, where, what, but
They're
it's
they're
great.
reminding us. They're
Yeah,
reminding
but
us that this is
winter
just
does not last
temporary,
forever.
and it's green outside, also temporary.
Yes, absolutely. So stop by this Saturday, noon to 5, visit these artists, find the presents that you've been looking for, or if you haven't started, start here, and just enjoy the space. It's a really fun space. So go in and see what's going on and support these artists. Christina, let me just publicly say that space could not look and operate the way that it does without you. So thank you for all of the work, the tireless, thankless, messy drywalling, the taking the garbages out, the shoveling, all of that. Thank you for all of that, for making a safe space for our artists and for the community to be.
Yes, and I encourage everybody. It's probably your last little craft fest that you can get out to
Yeah.
before the holiday. So if you missed all those other ones, don't
Or
miss
even
it.
if you didn't, here's one more to add to your list. So
Yeah,
I hope to see you there on Saturday. Well, I have to admit, I won't be there. I'll be on an airplane, but I'll be there in spirit. And Christina will be there for at least part of it. So stop and
I
say
will.
hello to
Yeah,
her.
I'll be there for part of it.
And she won't have her kitties with you. So, that's all right. But the plants will be there. Christina, thanks so much for joining me and good luck on Saturday. Everybody else, happy holidays. I will see you live in the new year. Take care.